Ciao! Welcome to City Passport. I'm Melanie Felice. Luscious green rolling hills, blooming grapevines. If you haven't guessed yet, we're in Napa Valley, California. I wasn't kidding when I said beautiful green, luscious rolling hills and blooming grapevines. The drive from Napa to Calistoga is one that can't be surpassed. Napa Valley has it all. Wine tasting, shopping, markets, whatever you fancy, Napa Valley will satisfy. Here we are in the beautiful Oxbow Market in Napa Valley, California. This building was originally designed by Steve Carlin, who designed the Ferry Building, which is a very popular building in the Bay Area. It was originally designed to be a hangout for the locals and a place the visitors would want to visit. It's not a typical Napa Valley location. Here you can actually do your grocery shopping, get your spices, your meat, your cheeses, do some spirit tasting, grab your olive oil for your dinner. It truly is a gem of one-stop shop for your weekend get-together.
It has a lot to do with being a gathering place, great restaurants, great little shops, and it's just right in the middle of Napa Valley. What could be better?
A morning of shopping at the market can leave you famished, so I've decided to pick up a traditional Italian pizza from Camomi. To visiting some of my favorite wineries in Napa Valley, but also visiting some new ones as well. One of the new wineries I visited was Visa Tui. From their picnic area, private romantic patio, and scenic views, and my private tour and wine tasting, it has easily become one of my favorites. We're at Visa Tui Winery, and I'm here with Donica Satui.
Hello.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely.
Tell me a little bit about what your role is here at the winery.
I work in the main tasting room, pouring wine, selling wine, educating about wine, and I also work in our social media, Facebook, Twitter, all the new stuff.
Very fun.
Yeah.
So obviously the last name.
Yes.
You might have a little relation to the owner. Can you give us a brief history?
So our winery was started back in the 1800s by my great-great-grandfather Vittorio Satui. Closed during Prohibition and then reopened here in the mid-70s by my uncle Dario Satui. So we're fourth generation owned, I'm fifth generation, so pouring some wine.
I love it. Well, it's beautiful grounds. We love the tour. Now I want to get into some wine. Show me what you have.
So right here we have our famous Gamay Rouge. It's a sweeter style rosé, great with popcorn. You want to try some?
Ooh, yes.
Refreshing on a cool day. Goes good with barbecue.
And I love popcorn, so...
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
We started making this one in 1979, so it's been around Napa for quite a while.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about the grapes and your vineyards.
Well, we have property here on our estate. We own property all over Napa Valley and a little bit outside of Napa County. Everything is made right here on our property, so we truck the grapes in from all over. We make a lot of different wines, reds, whites, good varieties, something for everyone. We have picnicking, bring your kids, bring your family, your friends. You bring your little dog if you want, hang out. We have food you can enjoy here. Grab a bottle, we'll open it, you can relax.
One thing I learned also about your winery is that you are one of the very few wineries that allow weddings here.
We do a lot of events, corporate, private owned events. We're grandfathered in. So we're one of the older wineries in Napa, which allows us to have the deli, the barbecuing, and events. So we do a lot of weddings. Maybe I'll get married here one day.
Yes.
So we do weddings, and they're beautiful, especially with the grounds of roses, great pictures out in the vineyards. It's a great backdrop.
So you're also born and raised here.
I am born and raised.
Tell me about the Valley and how it's evolved since.
Well,
basically,
since I
since you
was
were born.
It's changed quite a bit. There's, definitely growth. I run through the vineyards quite often in the morning, get my day started. And I see a lot of houses being built and wineries, but it's still all nature. It's beautiful. There's a lot to see here. So I haven't been to all the wineries in Napa. A lot of people come from Italy to Napa and they say, oh my God, it's so beautiful. We definitely have a warmer climate than Europe. I actually have an intern who's living with me right now from France, and she's like, it's everybody's dream in Europe to live in California, and Napa is like the best.
Wow.
Ideal. So
it's pretty obvious just driving through and seeing the rolling hills, and of course getting to visit a beautiful winery like yours.
Yeah. Wine, birds chirping.
Yes.
Can't get any
thank you so
better.
much for having us.
Yeah,
One more
absolutely.
time. Salute.
Cheers.
Thank you for joining me on my Napa Valley adventure. But don't go too far because the adventure continues.
I'm really thirsty.
Oh no! Good thing we just went to Napa.
Hey! Napa Valley is America's answer to the best wine regions in the world. Put on the map in 1976 after winning the blind taste test Judgment of Paris.
This is where California wine beat French wines in a blind taste test. Aww.
Napa has grown into the place for wine.
And its downtown is undergoing a major billion-dollar renovation to make it the place to stay.
So when it comes to sipping that vino, should you go or no to Napa?
Oh. Hey, How To Crew, I'm Rachel Rudwell.
And I'm Andrea Fetchko, and in Napa you eat and you drink.
A lot.
But there are a few other things that you can do.
Bike ride to the wineries. It's absolutely beautiful on a sunny day. On top of that, you get some exercise and you avoid the whole drinking and driving thing.
Best idea ever. To get even more exercise, you can go kayaking on the Napa River.
You can catch a show at the Uptown Theater or at City Winery. City Winery is the old opera house and also has fantastic food.
But Rachel, we're really here for one thing. Wine tasting.
Wine tasting. There are over 30 venues in downtown Napa to wine taste. They'll get you a drink. And if you have this taste pass, you pay $30 for this, and then you can go to any of the listed wineries and get a tasting for 10 cents.
Usually these things go for like $15 to $30 per
Piece.
place.
So what were your favorite places to go?
I like Naked Wines.
You would.
Obviously. It's pretty much like a Kickstarter for wine. It's publicly funded.
You could sponsor winemakers yourself if you look up Naked online.
Naked Winery.
I think both of our favorite was Trahan. They have this amazing family history and an amazing cab.
Yeah. Then we got the wine train. Choo choo. Dinner on a train with wine through Napa Valley. I'm in. Also starting downtown is where you rent the bikes to do the bike riding. Go up Silverado Trail, which has amazing wineries.
We personally loved Luna Winery. They have this amazing Chardonnay and Pinot Grigio, and they're run by young, hip winemakers. Like, what's not to love?
And then 2 miles up the road is Signorello, which also has great wine and great people. Now that we've been wined, shouldn't we be dined?
Yes. O&O Tree, my absolute favorite spot in downtown Napa. Incredibly fresh, delicious, perfect Italian food. Really good.
Il Torque is the only Michelin-starred restaurant in downtown Napa. Obviously, it's good.
If you want some dirty barbecue and some good bourbon and wine, go to Bounty Hunter. The people are amazing, and their beer can chicken. Ooh.
Beer can chicken, what?
Ooh.
It's juicy, Cajun spices everywhere, and I haven't even gotten to the crispy skin yet.
For happy hour, definitely check out Carpe Diem. All the locals go there. Mwah!
The locals also go to Oxbow Market for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Amazing food stalls.
The thing is, I'm not a local. I go to Oxbow Market for shopping.
Where else do you go for shopping?
Downtown Napa, 2nd and 3rd Streets are great antique shops, and then Sunday, flea market.
Where to stay? The Napa River Inn is a beautiful historic property. It's right on the river. It's absolutely amazing.
Weston is newer. For $5, you can rent gym clothes.
The entire week. You don't have to pack it. It's It's genius.
And the Andaz put downtown on the map. If you can afford it, stay there.
All right, Andrea, what is the verdict, go or no for Napa?
Let me think about this one.
Now I'm thinking about it.
Go! There's food, there's wine, and there's good weather. That is good enough for me.
Wine tasting dance.
So Rachel, what about you? Go or no?
Obviously go, for all the same reasons as Andrea, plus the fact that the entire downtown Napa is beautiful. It's refurbished, it's walkable, so after all of your wonderful tipsy eating, drinking, you can walk things off. It's the bomb.
Cheers to Napa!
To Napa! Let us know what we should review next in the comments below.
Make sure to subscribe, tweet, Facebook, Instagram, and have a drink with us. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Cheers,
Cheers.
guys.